Hello, a very good morning to you. Here are some business updates on News Desk. The cost of recent 5-year Eurobond is very expensive looking at the current development on the international market. That's the view of an economist, Dr. Eric Osei-Sibi. Government last Friday raised $750 million from investors with an interest of 9.25%. This will translate into about $70 million payment every year. The cost is, however, lower than the 15-year bond raised last year. The bond was oversubscribed by some 400% with $4 billion worth of bids from investors. Dr. Eric Osei-Sibi tells Joy Business there is no way government can justify the cost, citing current developments on the global market.
Where you are offering 9.25 at this time where the global economy is so down and the investors are looking for anything to buy, you should have taken advantage of that and to even beat it down. In actual fact, it would have been higher. That's the interest rate, but because of the oversubscription, the government was able to beat it down to the 9.25. But my disappointment with the term to maturity, which is 5 years. I mean, at this time 5 years is just too low. I mean, you could have asked for 10 years, because going for 5 years, then you should have gone in for lower interest, because what it means is that the effective interest rates, okay, the real interest rate, the interest rate that you pay over a period of time, when you discount the streams of payments that you do over the 5 years, if you discount it to the present, that is taking the net present value, you realize that it's much higher. So you are indeed paying high compared to the 10.75 that you paid for 15 years. This one, in my view, or by calculation, is higher.
Dr. Eric Osei-Sibi is an economist. Now, the Bank of Ghana is taking steps to ensure that only licensed microfinance institutions are allowed to operate. The regulator to this end has released the list of non-bank financial institutions, which includes microfinance institutions that could be described as credible and in good standing with the central bank. George Rafi has the rest of the story.
The notice shows that as of July this year, there are 435 non-bank financial institutions that are in good standing with the regulator and have met all the necessary conditions to operate and even take funds from the public. Non-bank financial institutions can be described as all those financial institutions operating in the country that are not licensed as commercial or universal banks. Out of the 435, 385 of the institutions are microfinance companies, 60 are money lending companies, whilst the remaining 10 are financial NGOs. The regulator argues that putting out the list can help weed out bad institutions and also empower the public to know which institution to deal with in order to ensure that their funds are safe, and also compel those who are not in good standing to formalize their opposition with the Bank of Ghana.
We'll bring you some more updates in business at midday. My name is Emmanuel Abuajiri. Thanks for watching. Up next is sports.